Alright guys, we are going to DeWax these surfboards very fast. So step one is you let them bake in the sun for a while. They've been baking. This mashup, it might be the same wax shop, one board, one wax shop. Let's DeWax this thing first because it really, really needs it. First you get nice and hot, and then it's really easy. She just comes off like butter. Just like butter, look at that. That is white. So we're going to do this first, and then later that magic pickle is going to come into play. So first, easiest way is to get the board really hot, and then just get all the wax off like this. Look at how much wax has already come off this board. I like to bring a little bag just to put the wax in. Hot tip. The whole part. Look at that. Already tons. This is some nasty wax too. This is probably the most easiest wax job I've ever de-waxed, just due to how hot it is. And how old the wax was. Sometimes the older it gets on there, it just comes off a lot easier. And we essentially kind of finished already. I'm just going to start cleaning it up a little bit now. What I might even do is de-wax that one just to get all the major stuff off. Alright, so that's good for now. We're gonna let that chill. We're gonna move on to the two fish. Alright, rinse and repeat. Look at that. It's like ASMR, visual ASMR, inaudible. That. That sun, best method. I like to keep it propped up like this, just so the fins aren't pushing against the ground. Ideally, you take the fins out, but this way there's a little towel right there, so the fins aren't just getting shoved into the ground. You might have to weigh this later, just to see how much. So really you get them basically as de-wax as you can before you move on to the pickle. So I'm actually pretty new to the pickle. The pickle is essentially like really small, fine-tuned pieces of sand that somehow the sand gets in here and takes off this last the remnants, the part that's kind of hard to get off at the very end with the wax comb. So let's do a few more swipes here. If you're on your favorite dating app, swiping. Swipe, swipe, swipe. No time to look, just gotta swipe. Okay. Looking pretty good to me. So, now let's move on to the pickle. Now the pickle is extra magical. Essentially, you just take the wax, kind of rub it. And as you'll see, it just comes off. It's really magic. This is how you get it like back to new with the pickle. So basically do this all over the entire board. And it'll be looking brand spanking new. Gloves might be okay, it gets really messy. It's not mandatory. I don't know how this works, but it just does. I like to save some phone juice battery. I'm going to stop it here. I'll restart it when we get to the two fish. Have you ever seen a cleaner surfboard? Great success. Now, Too Fish, which is luckily not as mega wax, but there's still a good amount of wax on here. Just get your hands a little raw after a while. The gloves might be good. Even do all that. Grab the comb. Get some off too. There's a giant spider. Come here, buddy. Get away from me, please. Here. And I didn't show it on the other video, but you can do the back too. Just pickle it up. And it actually is nice because it's, you know, only little bits back here, but just cleans up the bottom a little bit. I'm getting my sweat on. So I'm going to show you when I'm done and we'll show the final product. All right, guys, and just like that, you have 2 fresh sticks ready to be waxed up. Look at these things. They look essentially brand new. So that is how to de-wax your surfboard very, very fast. If you want to see how to wax your surfboard, now that you have a fresh board, you can click right there. Smash like, hit subscribe. Till next time, we out of here. Peace. Click right there. Give it a click.